Hey guys, it's Jess. It is my birthday today. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22 and I've come on a little day trip by myself. It's a Monday today, so what is there to do on your birthday when it's a Monday and you have the day off? Nothing much. I've been out to lunch with my parents this morning and I had a celebratory weekend. I had a party on Friday, spent the day with my sister on Saturday, and had family lunch yesterday on Sunday. But I am a little bit socialized out at the moment. I think I need some me time to recharge. I have had a lot of stuff. I've gone through a lot of stuff recently. That's just, some of it's been great, but some of it hasn't been at all. And it's just been an emotional few weeks for me. I don't know, and I just haven't I don't think I've really truly deeply felt super party central my birthday this year. And yeah, I've just been doing a lot of reflecting the past few days and just felt that I needed some me time. And but I want to bring you guys with me because I don't really know what I'm going to do, but I sort of like having you guys with me. Let's normalize being alone on your B-day and just taking yourself on a date. I love taking myself on dates. It's something that I didn't have the strength to do a little while ago. I hated being alone, but now I trust myself enough to be alone. So I think that's really exciting. So I'm going to make the most of it. So it's currently about 1:30 and I have just come up to Mount Kooth, which if you don't know Mount Kooth, somewhere here in Brisbane, and it's quite a popular first date spot, but it's got the botanic gardens and the planetarium here. I really want to go to the planetarium, so I think we're going to go to the planetarium. I think it costs entry, but I don't really care because that's what I want to do today. And then I'm going to go walk through the botanic gardens, and then I'm going to maybe drive up to the top of the mountain and go to the lookout. The lookout's really nice, but the planetarium botanic gardens are sort of the bottom of the mountain. So yeah, I was originally going to go to the beach and do some journaling by the water and everything, but I'm not going to do that now. So I've got a whole bag of my laptop and all of that stuff that I'm not gonna, maybe we'll do some journaling later, who knows. And yeah, it's a beautiful day today. It's really warmed up and I'm loving it. I do love the cold, but for some reason summer's hitting different this year. Not that it's summer yet, but it's starting to warm up. So let's go. I'm excited. Okay, change of plan. The planetarium's only open to schools on Monday. Lovely. So I've just come to the botanic gardens first. I literally walked up to the front door and it wasn't open. I was like, what the hell's going on? And then I read the sign. That's right. It's so quiet here. Look how beautiful it is. So stunning. So I'm just going to enjoy the scenery. And I hope you guys do too. I'm not going to talk too much because I just want to sort of disconnect, but I'll film all the flowers and everything.
Stopped out where the trees stand quiet, walked and talked of how the world conspires to take our time away from this, working such long hours just to live. I don't wanna live like I wanna build a new world for you. As the sun went down over cedar tops, and you scratched our name in the cooling rock, say this is all I need. And I felt all our years like they were just today. And I hold you close, knowing there's a way. I don't wanna live like they do. I wanna build a new world for you.
We're back in the car. Did you guys see that snake? Crazy. I walked straight past it, did not even see it. And I'm sitting there eating my ice cream. Little do I know that snake's like just across from me. I'm sitting there and these people walk down and like, oh my god, oh my god. And I'm like, I thought it was just one of the lizard things. And I'm like, it's a lizard, calm down. And then they like were freaking out and I was like, it's a lizard, what the hell? Taking all these photos and I'm like, girls, these lizards are literally everywhere. And then another couple came down and I heard them say python and I was like, what? And I looked over and sure enough, a huge snake in the garden. I had no clue it was there and I just walked past that area. So I must have literally walked through. Music's so loud. I must have walked, oh my god, I'm here, don't worry.
Turn left.
I must have walked straight past it. How scary. Snakes normally scare me. That one was pretty chill though. But I don't know if I got it on film, but like there was a bush turkey there and it was like kicking all the dirt over the snake and I'm like, girl, you're brave. You're brave. It is really hot. It's starting to feel very summery. So yeah, I had an ice cream, just had some time to reflect, looking at the water, thinking about life and things. But I think I'm gonna drive up to the lookout now because not that there's anything to do there other than just like sit in your car and like look at the lookout. But I'm here. It's only 2:30. We may as well. We're here. It's not really like Mount Kooth is more of a you get out of your car and look out. There is a scenic drive which I might do later, but I've just pulled up in probably one of the best parking spots to get a little bit of the view. But like the city's all over there. But I'll go up to the lookout. I'll walk up to the lookout. Actually, I think I'm gonna turn my car on because it is hot. But I have a chat with you guys about what. There you go. What's been going on? What the vibes have been. Let me turn on the aircon just so don't be aggressive. Yeah, so had a crazy couple of weeks, really. Just like a lot of personal stuff that I've been going through and obviously like a lot of medical stuff, as you guys know. Nothing major, just like I've had a few hiccups, not really anything to do with my eating disorder, just a few like ongoing health issues from the eating disorder, I guess I could say, that we're just trying to figure out at the moment. It's nothing like life-threatening or anything, but it is something that we need to look into. I had to get an ultrasound the other day and now I have to get an MRI, and I have to go see a hematologist because I'm still getting these really intense night sweats, and coming into summer I just know they're going to get worse, like to the point where I could be freezing but I'm like sweating all of a sudden. And yeah, they're really intense and honestly they've gotten worse. So my doctor's like, we just need to be super thorough. She's like, I'm not really concerned, but we just need to check it out. Anyway, I just got really down in a funk about all that. Anyway, I just think I'm in a bit of a rut in my life. And I feel like for me, I get much more motivated when it's my birthday and I turn a new age rather than if it's a new year or something. Because I just think like when you're a new age, it's like a full like new lease, you know what I mean? So I feel a bit more motivated today, to be honest. I really want to start doing more things, and I know that probably sounds super like blasé, but I just think I want to like, I was really sad the other night because I think I've spoken to you, yeah guys, I think in my last video I had this really serious chat about, I was talking about COVID and like how I'm not where I wanted to be in my life now, and a lot of that is to do with COVID. And obviously I have actually things to be grateful for from COVID, because obviously if it wasn't for COVID I wouldn't have probably still been in Australia when I got really sick, and there would have been a lot of things there. But now that I'm healthy again and COVID just sort of keeps coming in these waves, I just feel like I'm really in a rut because I want to go and do stuff, and I just never imagined myself doing them here in Brisbane. And honestly, like through the pandemic I've become much more grateful for where I live. I do live in a fantastic state, but it's not where I want to spend my life. And I think, but like I do think now, like my perspective is I probably do want to stay in Australia and go to America down the track. I don't really know, but I think I need to do more. I really want to, I'm not leaving you guys. You guys are like what makes it so good sometimes. Like I love making videos and I want to do more. I just find it so hard with the way my life is currently set out to really do the things that I love. And yeah, I just think I need a change. Like, I don't know, I just, you know, when you get to those times in your life where you just feel like, I'm not bored with my life, not at all, but I just feel like I'm feeling a little bit unfulfilled. And I think that's a huge thing to do with my job. Obviously guys, I do have another job other than this one, because this one is a passion project, and obviously I do get a little bit of money from this, but not enough to live on at all. And that's not why I do this, but obviously I want to continue making content for you guys, so I do want it to be a career. But I think that I just want something fresh. I think I don't know if I should say this because like maybe people who I work with, I don't know, okay. I do think I need to, yeah, do something new. And I think doing something in the creative field would be really good for me. Obviously, probably a few of you guys already know this, but I did mass communication in uni, so that's a lot of like content design, creation, copywriting, so it's very creative. And I think I need to do something more like that. Like my current job can be creative, but it's like not really, it's not my career job, it's just my job. And I've had it for a while and I've grown in the roles, but I think I'm just sort of done. And I think when I turned 21 last year, I was in no position to get a new job or do anything. I was still quite ill, but I feel like a year later, I truly am a completely different person. Like honestly, I was looking back at photos the other day. Sorry, I'm just looking at this photo of me. I think I look a lot more mature now, but I also feel like a lot of my happiness there was put on. Not put on, but like, yeah, I think it was definitely a very different time for me. I just think in my face as well, like obviously I think you can really see the changes in my face. Like look at this photo. Oh, can you see that guys? Oh, that is not helpful at all. You see that? I feel like I have a bit more of like, I don't know, I don't really know the differences. What do you guys think? I just feel like I've grown so much in this past year, and a year ago this was not the mindset that I had. I just wanted to like stay in my lane and just get better, and I have, and so many amazing things have happened in the past year. Like I remember sort of saying to myself, I sort of want this and this to happen over the next year. Very minor things, but they've all happened, and I think that's crazy, first of all, that I achieved that. But also like I do feel, I guess, like a bit of like a new person. I guess like an improved person, not a new person, like I still am Jess, but I feel like I've found myself again. I've fallen on my feet, and I think like, yeah, this year has been huge for me finding me, and I think I've done that. And I think now I'm starting to feel in a rut because I've done all that self-exploration, that I'm like, okay, now I need to feel fulfilled, like take that fulfillment to another level. So yeah, I've just been reflecting, and also like I had a huge celebratory weekend, so I just think I'm feeling a bit socially drained, but I need to reflect on myself. But I'm thinking like this time, like thinking about how fast the past year's gone, I'm like, this time next year, seeing how far I've come this year, it just makes me want to keep growing. Like it just makes me want to keep bettering myself, because like if I can come this far in 1 year, imagine when I'm 100% healthy, how that next year can look. The past few weeks have been really hard for me mentally. I've just had a lot going on, but generally like I am so happy. And yeah, I think I've got a lot to be grateful for. I've got a lot of people in my life that I love very much and I'm grateful for, and I have, you know, I've met people in the past year, that reconnected with people in the past year, that has been really amazing. But yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with this. Basically just, I've been in a bit of a rut, guys. I've been in a rut, and I think a lot of us feel in a rut at the moment because, you know, what can we do? We can't really do anything. Like, we've got to wait till this virus is over, and I'm so grateful that I'm fully vaccinated, but obviously I've got to wait for the rest of the population to do that as well. But it's just, I think I need to do something, and I think I need to realize that I'm going to do something in Brisbane, and that doesn't scare me anymore. It's just adjusting. It's just adjusting to a different life than I had set for myself. But obviously, like, I am a believer that, I don't know if I believe every single thing happens for a reason, but I do believe like I need to just trust the current trajectory of my life. Like, I don't think I'm being like misled. Like, I have found myself, and I think I've just got to follow my gut, and but you guys aren't losing me, don't worry. I'm still going to be making videos. Yeah, anyway.
How much farther will we fall? And I'll wait for us to land. Still suspended, it's still dark. When I looked over my plans, this wasn't there yet, here we are. You're the break after the bend. How much farther will we fall?
Okay, so I'm thinking we go on the Scenic Drive. But I thought, while we go on the Scenic Drive, I would chat with you guys about, oh, hold on, I moved my seat back before, I can't reach my pedals. What I've learned in my 22 years, you know, what am I taking with me into my 22nd year? A lot. So get ready, guys, get your notebooks ready. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. What have I learned in my 21 years? I think I've learned that life is not that serious. Like, honestly, the stuff that has happened to me over the past little while, I've been like, are you serious? This is, I can't believe life does this. I've had a lot of scenarios recently where like life always finds a way to sort itself out. And I say that from so many points of views that, like, I think I'm gonna jump all over, guys, because like there's no organization to this discussion. I'm just sharing with you guys. Life always finds a way to sort you out, and I feel like that's either to humble you, or to make you realize something, or to teach you a lesson, or to grant you something that you really wanted, or to like show you something that you've been missing. And I think I've like experienced that in a lot of like facets of life, from like relationships to like work to opportunities and everything like that. Where am I driving? This is not, oh, we might be turned around in a second. And I think another big thing that I've learned is that people can really screw you over. No matter how much time and effort you put into a relationship with someone, I'm talking about friendships, but I mean, this is applicable for all relationships, really. No matter how much effort you put into someone sometimes, how many years, how much love, how much whatever, people will screw you over. And do you know what? That doesn't really make them a bad person, honestly. Like, I'm not good, like the people who have wronged me. Sorry guys, I did lose you there for a second. We had to pull over and sort you back out. Anyway, my point is, the people who have wronged me, I truly don't think about people at all. I really don't hold hate for anybody, and I don't think just because someone does wrong by you, they're a bad person. I just think people aren't meant to get along sometimes. We can't get along with everybody, and I think I've learned that, and that's like been a huge lesson for me, that you're not going to get along with everybody. Also, I feel like I've learned that like losing a friendship is literally heartbreaking. Like I honestly think that when you lose a friend, I mean, I've never been through a romantic heartbreak, so this could be incorrect, but I honestly think losing a friend is sometimes more heartbreaking than losing a partner, like breaking up with them. Because I feel like you have this connection with friends, and especially if they're long-term friends, you have this deep understanding and connection, and I truly feel like your friends can be your soulmate sometimes. And when you lose that, it is literally the hardest thing. And I have lost so many, well, not so many friends, but I've lost some of my really, really close friends. You know, we've just grown apart, we've grown into different people, and like they've changed, I've changed. Like it's not a one-way street. Relationships are a two-way street, no doubt about it. But people change, and you can't keep yourself in any relationship that makes you unhappy. But I think losing them and having the breakdown of a friendship is probably the worst grief and heartbreak I've ever experienced in my life. And honestly, like, it's something that this sort of grief and this stress and anguish is something that I've experienced recently, and I think it's very challenging to come out of, because much like when you break up with a partner, you feel like alone and you feel used and worthless. Like, will I ever have a friend like that again? And you look back and you're like, did this ever mean anything? And friendships is a huge thing that in my life has just taken me so long to learn how they work. I don't think I really had like true, other than like a couple people, I don't think I had like true healthy friendships until I graduated high school. As you guys know, I went to an all-girls private school, and it was a reasonably toxic environment. Not saying everybody was toxic, there were some fantastic people that I went to school with and that I'm still friends with to this day. But I truly think that I didn't learn how to have healthy, maybe I better to say healthy group relationships, because I have great friendships with a lot of my like one-on-one friends. But really until I graduated, because I knew the girls who are like my closest group now, I knew when I was still in school, but we just worked together at the time. But I feel like, I don't know why this person's tailgating me behind me, but it's literally a one-way windy road. Like I hate when people like act like this on roads like this. It's so crazy. So fun fact about Mount Kooth, guys, is it's actually where the news is streamed from. So anyway, how was I going with my conversation, guys? Yeah, I didn't really learn how to have good, healthy relationships, and I've worked really hard at that, and the girls that I'm closest with now literally accepted me for like, I had major trust issues, and I still struggle with them. Major trust issues when I was building a relationship with them and we became closer friends, because I had been burnt so many times before. And I think being burnt so many times before has really impacted my ability to make future relationships. I know, like, I've been doing a lot of research recently on like types of attachment styles, and I definitely, without a doubt, am anxious attachment style. But that just comes with the nature of being an anxious person, I guess, but also because in the past I've been wronged by people that I've really, really trusted and who I've called like my best, closest friends. I really struggle with like building new relationships. I trust people very, I tend to trust people very, very quickly, but then I hold a lot of anxiety that, oh, am I coming on too strong? Am I too connected? Like I'm a very like loving person. I like talking to people a lot. I like, you know, chatting, catching up, and I acknowledge a lot of people aren't like that. So it's really hard for me to build solid new relationships because sometimes my anxiety gets in the way, and I've had experiences recently where I've literally let my anxiety get so much in the way that I have not been able to see the logical explanation for things that are so clear. And I'm so grateful I can talk to my family and my friends about it, and like I'll express my feelings like, oh, they must hate me, blah blah, they did this, and they're like, so what are the indications that that's happened? And when I've presented the evidence, it's been like, Jessica, that's not evidence at all, that's just your brain making a reality that's not true. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, true. And it's really hard to like obviously be like, oh, okay, true, and move on. But I think it's really important to acknowledge that that is an ongoing impact of that type of attachment style. Anyway, I know this like turned into a birthday thing and now I'm just talking about it, but I honestly like, I want to share with you guys what I've learned recently about myself. And I think that's a huge thing in relationships with me. I think sort of focusing on myself for so long through recovery also, it's very like, I am highly aware of how I react to things. And obviously going to therapy multiple times a week, talking to all these people multiple times a week, being asked to reflect on all these things multiple times a week is not something everybody does. So I've been lucky enough to get a very, very rare insight into how I operate as a person. And I feel like that has been great, but it's also something that I can't expect other people to understand. And I think, you know, you guys out there, like if you feel like you're a very reflective person, you really understand yourself, you can't then project that onto other people and expect they're the same. All people are wired differently. Some people don't like to reflect, some people do. Like, it's just each to their own. And I think that's something I'm learning as well. Like, just because I do something, I can't just immediately expect someone to do it back for me. And that's fine. You know, you can have very healthy relationships, both romantic and just platonic, by not getting back every single thing, because relationships are a two-way street. You can't just get everything back that you want just because you give that out. You know what I mean? Anyway guys, I feel like I'm just blubbering now, but this drive is like cute, so I just want to keep talking to you guys. It's like we're on a late night drive together, like I'm giving you advice. Well, really I'm just giving myself advice, but you're just here listening to it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think that's probably like, honestly, like that's the biggest thing I think I've learned in my 22 years on this earth, is that sometimes relationships suck and sometimes they don't. And there are good people out there. I want you guys to know that. I know sometimes it's really easy to feel that there's not good people out there and that everybody is turning on you, blah, 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 blah. But no, there's not. Know that there are people out there who truly care about you, and that the good thing about having close relationships is that you can talk to them. You can talk to them about this stuff, because I want you to know that you can come here and get some sort of solace, some sort of advice from someone who has been through it. Trust me, I have been through it. Yeah, anyway, I've had a really nice afternoon. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I wasn't like, I think I said this, like I wasn't going to film, but then I just brought you guys along with me because I was just like, I think I just want you guys to come along with me. I want to share this moment with you. But I think I've enjoyed some time on my own, even though I have been filming. I think I really needed this time to recharge. I'm feeling a lot calmer now. I've literally had such bad anxiety the past few weeks that I literally get like tight in the chest. Like I have this like pressure, like someone's sitting on my chest. Like that's just like the sort of stuff I've been going through. But yeah, I think over the past 48 hours, I've really realized that I'm in a rut. And I think turning 22 and everything and supposed to be in this huge celebratory mood, I just like wasn't quite there. And I think that really made me upset. And a few things happened this weekend that made me a bit upset as well. But they're all things out of my control. I'm healthy, I'm happy, I've got great people around me, I've got you guys, I'm forever grateful for that. And yeah, I think I just needed some time to decompress, just get out in the sunshine, go for a drive. It's amazing the things that are on your doorstep. Like it took me like 15 minutes to get here. And I never come here. I haven't been here for easily like, well, I haven't been to the Botanic Gardens, probably, I honestly want to say like 10 years. It's crazy. I need to come here more often. But we will be back for the planetarium, guys, because I want to go to the planetarium so badly, and it was shut. So any other day of the week, I'd be fine. So maybe next vlog we'll be going to the planetarium. Who knows? Happy birthday if it's your birthday out there, guys. Who's a Virgo? Let me know below if you're a Virgo. I am Virgo. I'm on the Leo and Virgo changeover date, like the 23rd of August. It is the changeover date, so sometimes it says I'm a Leo, but I'm definitely a Virgo. And yeah, Virgo season, babies, Virgo season. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining today. I'm now at the bottom of the mountain, so you've really come with me on this whole road trip, because we're back on normal city ground now. I'm gonna go home. Alrighty guys, love you, bye.
Come and save me, I've been missing Lady Luck ever since she started